Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. We are going to be ranking the best MLB stadiums. First we're going to be starting with American Field, the Brewers Stadium. This is a bit of a controversial one because if you saw me rank the worst ones, I'm not a huge fan of any of the closed roof stadiums. And the Brewers do have a closed roof. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look great with the roof closed, but when the roof is open, it is beautiful. And I think one benefit of the field is that it has a really nice pattern in the grass, and I just like the color of the grass as well. It's usually a big thing for me, the color of the grass and the pattern. And like usually if it's pretty dreary looking or like faded dirt and grass, I'm not a huge fan. But I really like this stadium. Like despite it having a closed roof, it's pretty nice. They got the really cool slide in left field. I always see that whenever there's a game on TV. They show the mascot going down it. And it actually has a pretty like unique look from the outside of the stadium. It's got this like brick gates, which is pretty cool, and then just kind of a crazy canopy roof. So it's definitely not the best in my opinion because of the roof, but it's still good. I think we're gonna put it at solid at the bottom, but not a bad start if that's gonna be the worst stadium of the day. Now we're gonna look at the Angels Stadium in Anaheim. This honestly is like one of my favorite ballparks. When I think of great baseball fields, this comes to mind. In my opinion, it looks great at night, like it's the best at night, but it still looks pretty solid during the day. We always have those sunny, bright California days here. But something about the pattern of the grass is great. Color of the dirt is really cool. Like I said, I think it looks a little better in some of these pictures. It looks like they made the dirt darker. I'm a fan of the darker dirt. And I just, love the pattern. The views are great, clear blue skies. California's a beautiful state to live in, although it's run kind of poorly, which is a shame. But despite that, really great stadium. They have this cool like grass turf in the center field as well, outside past the walls, and I think people can sit there, which is pretty cool. And then you kind of have these like rock garden to the left of it. It's just a really unique feature to this stadium. And yeah, I like the wall, and the seats seem pretty nice as well. And it's very open, and I'm a huge fan of the open outdoor parks. This is honestly peak at the top. Staying in California, now we have the Dodgers Stadium, Los Angeles Dodgers. Like I said, great scenery in California, great place to play. You got great weather all the time, which helps, and the Dodgers definitely benefit from that. They got an open stadium, no roof, thank God. And this stadium is just a beauty to look at. You got crazy sunsets, really nice trees out past the outfield in the background. Really nice. I'd say the stands look a little old. Maybe it's the style. I don't know how old the stadium is, but the actual turf, or grass, not turf, very nice pattern. Just looks like a classic baseball field. And yeah, I wouldn't say there's anything super unique about this field, but it's just a classic baseball stadium. Like, you can't really go wrong with that. I think we'll put it in the middle at solid. It's not the best in my opinion, but it's still a very nice stadium. Going across the country, we got Philadelphia Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. And I am a Yankees fan. We have a bit of a rivalry with the Phillies, and I mean, I respect them. They're very passionate fans, and they will let you know about it. But despite that rivalry, I won't let that bias my opinion. This stadium is really nice, and this is one I really want to visit. See, a lot of my friends have been here, and I always see pictures of it, and it looks really nice, especially at night. Very beautiful. Just another classic baseball experience here. Cool patterns in the grass, good dirt. The actual field is very nice, and I think what kind of like makes it unique is its center field. You got these trees, which is really cool. They got the classic like right field wall that's a little higher. I remember playing 2K11 years ago on the Wii, and I'd always like playing in the stadium. I can picture that memory. And then you got the really cool Liberty Bell sign, neon sign in the outfield as well. And you got that big billboard in left field with Phillies above it. That's definitely its like probably most unique feature. Just a classic, very nice baseball stadium. We'll put this one in peak. Next up is the St. Louis Cardinals Stadium, Busch Stadium, another classic American baseball dream right here. You got the St. Louis Arch in the outfield, really nice scenery out there. The cityscape is beautiful, a lot of buildings out past the outfield, which is really unique because you don't see this many tall skyscrapers. I guess the stadium is just plopped right in the middle of the city. Yeah, really cool views. Really high stands as well in the outfield, which is cool. They got the center field grass. I guess that's where the bullpen is. A lot of teams have the bullpen in center field like that. Yeah, really cool outfield. Grass, classic pattern, classic dirt color, and I like the red seats too. It just has like really cool colors, really vibrant, and I really like the like signs and outfield. This just has a great American look to it as well. Like a lot of these stadiums is just, you picture America, hot dogs, 4th of July, baseball. Just perfect peak classic. This is at the top peak. I'm gonna go a little fast on some of these stadiums, just a little speed run here. Coors Field, another great stadium here. Really cool atmosphere. And I know a lot of hitters like to play here because the ball just travels because the air, I guess the air is thinner. They're so high up, super high elevation. This is another classic stadium, and their cool unique features, like they have a forest in center field, which is pretty cool. This one, not the best in my opinion, but it's another classic stadium. We'll put it in very solid. Petco Park from the Padres, San Diego Padres. Another city skyscape, which is pretty cool. I'm not the biggest fan of the grass pattern and dirt, but I think the outfield views definitely make up for it. Really cool stadium. It's got a cool like shape and design outside of it, and I think those city skylines just they just hit. I don't know, for some reason I really like those. We'll put Petco Park in solid. It's a good stadium. It would be even better if it had better grass design, in my opinion. And to no surprise, all of the best stadiums are in California. And another one is Oracle Park. This is the San Francisco Giants. They're known for their right field home runs that go into the water, literally into the bay, or is that the ocean? I'm not sure. Really iconic wall as well. You got the wood, or like the brick built wall, which is really cool. Pretty deep field as well. And then you have the unique scoreboard, billboard screen in center field with a big signage around it. But I think the uniqueness of the field with the bay out past and the ability to hit a home run into the water is pretty cool. And I think a lot of people recognize this field. I don't like the grass pattern as much. It's a little plain, but I think the surrounding area and just uniqueness makes this a very solid field in the middle. Next, we got Wrigley Field. Even non-baseball fans know Wrigley Field. It's very iconic. It's also super old, probably one of the oldest parks still in use, and its most iconic feature is the ivy wall, which is really cool. The wall is just covered in vines and ivy. Really cool city skyscape in the background as well, and I like the pattern. And this is a rare field where I think the light dirt works better. This is just an iconic field. It's peak. It's baseball, a baseball stadium. And another iconic feature, the Green Monster at Fenway Park, Boston Red Sox. This also is another stadium where if you don't know baseball, you still know this field. Honestly, probably the most iconic ballpark in baseball. Has the most unique feature. It's just a massive giant wall. Really cool field. And I'm a Yankees fan, and I'm praising their field, so no bias from me. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say about this stadium. It's just great pattern, great dirt, great wall. It's peak. It is another just, when you think baseball, you think of this field. PNC Park, Pittsburgh Pirates. My friend has been here a bunch of times. He's a big Pirate fan, and I'm jealous because I want to go there. Really great field, really cool pattern. I haven't seen a grass pattern like this anywhere else. The light dirt, it works, definitely works. And I just like the yellow and black theme of the Pirates, kind of fits into the park. You have the really cool bridge out past center field going into the city, and the city is just there in the background. Really cool city. It just looks like a beautiful park. Looks beautiful at night, and it also looks beautiful during the day. The Yankees are playing there in a day game coming up soon. I wish I could go to that because it just looks like a fun park to be at. And the outfield, I really like as well. They got the cool billboard in left field. You got all the bright lights. And honestly, it looks like a massive stadium. Like the seats go really far back. I guess they don't have as many outfield seats, but they definitely have more like really deep left and right field seats on the third and first base line. This is another peak stadium. Now this might actually be my most favorite stadium, and we've actually been here more than we have been to Yankee Stadium. Camden Yards in Baltimore, the Orioles Stadium. One of my favorite stadiums. Been here, I've been there probably 4 or 5 times. I've seen the Yankees play there. Just a beautiful park. If you go on a sunny day, and it usually is sunny, it's beautiful. If you get there early, you get to see the sunset and turns into night. It's just as beautiful at night. Really like just the vibe. You got the really cool warehouse building in right field. I like the walls, and then the massive billboard in the center is really cool. I actually just vlogged Yankees-Orioles game a couple weeks ago, so you guys should go check that out on my channel. But I mean, I vlogged that. It's a beautiful stadium. And the orange theme is just always iconic. Whenever I rank the logos, the Orioles is one of my favorites, or their jerseys, because orange and black's really cool. Like how they incorporate that into the stadium, and the grass pattern's really good, and the dirt as well. I mean, in my opinion, this is the best stadium in baseball. I think so. No surprise, I saved Yankee Stadium for last. As you all know, I'm a Yankees fan. I've said that multiple times throughout this video. Sorry if that's annoying. I know a lot of Yankees haters, but I don't think anyone can not deny that they are very iconic. It's like the most worn hat in the world for a reason. The pinstripes, super classic. Anyone can recognize the Yankees logo or Yankees jersey, and anyone can recognize the Yankee Stadium. I've watched these games my whole life, been there like 3 times, I think. Super iconic, and it's just, I mean, obviously I'm biased on this one, but I don't think anyone can disagree that it's a great stadium, although people will probably argue about the short porch in right field. But I mean, yeah, it definitely helps the Yankees, but it's like it also should make it easier for other teams who play there. So I don't know, just have better pitching. Don't give up home runs. Don't complain about it. But I mean, it's not even like that argument works, because Giancarlo Stanton and Judge hit bombs that are home runs regardless of how deep the field is, because they hit them so much further past the wall. But yeah, white gates on the top of the stadium, beautiful. What beats a night in New York City at Yankee Stadium? Right in the middle of the stadium, you're kind of like on the highway, or it's right in the middle of the city. You're kind of on the highway for miles, and then all of a sudden, boom, Yankee Stadium. Just super iconic from the outside. Like I said, the white gates, really cool. It's been a while since I've been there. It's been like 2 years. Last time I went was with Isaiah from Lapp. I want to get back there soon. And we went in like September, October. It was even nice in the fall. You get that crisp fall night. It's really fun. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much I could say about Yankee Stadium. Otherwise, this video will go on for another 20 minutes. But in my opinion, it's one of the best stadiums in baseball, if not in any sports. So anyways, that's going to be a wrap on this video. Let me know what you guys think are the best stadiums down below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to see more. We'll see you next time. Peace.